Hello. Welcome, welcome. I don't know what this music is, but it's intense. There we go. Cheesy Pete's. I decided to try a Detective Pikachu soundtrack. Welcome everyone. My name is Super Siri. I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Saturdays, and I took a break last week. I'm starting late today, very late. I originally had another plan for the thumbnail, but obviously it did not go the way I wanted to. I was gonna draw something. It's Siri time. I've been doing okay. I feel a little more refreshed. I feel ready to go. Man, I'm definitely feeling sore today. I played an exercise game yesterday at my folks' house, and it was exhausting, but it did its job, so I can't really say much. And this music is not very loud right now. What's up with that? There we go. I hope everyone's doing well today. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everyone's doing okay. I've gone crazy. Why have you gone crazy? I'm trying to get into the motion here. It's been a minute. Which game? The soundtrack is Detective Pikachu. It's the first one from the Nintendo 3DS. I just decided to try something a little different. And what better crime fighting, crime solving, detective type music than Detective Pikachu. I thought I'd try it today, see what happens. I've actually never played Detective Pikachu, but I want to. It looks fun, alright? It looks like a lot of fun. Which exercise game? It's some kind of... I don't know what it's called. My mom is really into exercise stuff, so, it's some kind of, like, punching game. I know that much. It's not, like, one of those, like, what do you call it? It's not, like, one of those, like, either AAA or, mainstream, kind of things. It's more like it was probably for a very nice low price, and she grabbed it. It's one of those. Or it's not as well known. It's something like older people would get into. Yeah, it's not one of those. It's got like actual people in it and stuff. It's not what you think it would be. I am supposed to be trying Ring Fit though, in 2 days, so I'm pretty interested in seeing how that goes. Considering that I am out of shape. That's how I'll put it, out of shape. So it should be interesting. That music really was fitting. What is this? This music is so peculiar. I'll probably change the music here in a little bit, but regardless. Y'all, today we're playing Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney. What in the world? Who is Apollo? I already know who Apollo is. I actually played Dual Destinies before I played this. So I kind of know who Apollo is, but not really. I just know what he looks like. So that's fun. Sorry, I've got like a little hang down. It's driving me crazy. But yeah. So I'm a little sore. Very exciting though. It was kind of fun. Ain't gonna lie. It was one of those like, it kind of worked like a boxing game almost. It was really interesting. I remember at some point cause it would be one of those guys like, you're doing great, you're doing good, one more punch, one of those. And at some point he's like, we're having fun here. And I said, are we? We are? I sure don't feel like it. I'm feeling exhausted over here. What the heck? We are? I don't do the exercise thing. What does this mean? But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I also got to play more, I'm playing a lot of Beat Saber too. Hey, Said here, welcome! Hello, hi, welcome. Welcome, welcome. We're playing Ace Attorney today. But yeah, I played some more Beat Saber. I've been getting pretty good at it. I'm actually having fun playing Beat Saber. And, what's another one? One of those room games. That's pretty fun. I've been playing a little bit of VR lately. It's been a lot of fun for me. It's good for me. Uh, uh, I also started playing. This is so funny. You have VR? It's my parents' VR headset. It's not mine. It's not mine. It's my family's headset. And on occasion, whenever we come over, we play it. So not all the time. It's not technically mine. It happened 8 minutes ago? Well, you know what? That's okay. You're here. Gotta order food? Okay. Alright. Hopefully you'll be back very soon. Very quickly. Dragon, you better run. Run, get your food. This music is intense. Dang. Yeah, but it's still fun though. Still have a good old time. Okay, I can't do that music. This is jazzy. Families. Yeah, it's the family's VR headset. It's technically my mom's, but it's the family's headset. We all use it. But, yeah, I've been having fun with it. I'm actually considering getting my own, but I don't know yet. I'll think about it. I need to take care of my own stuff first. I'm finally back. Welcome, Mage of Chaos! Welcome, Mage! Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We're still playing Sonic, by the way, Mage. Wait, April 1st, I thought that was last year. Huh, interesting. I really hate this goofy emoji thing because it's like right in the way of the chat. Yeah. Oh, but another game that I started playing yesterday, literally yesterday, was Wolf Quest, where you literally play as a wolf, and you live the life as a wolf. Because it's a childhood game of mine that I played as a kid. Couldn't figure out for the life of me and couldn't get past the first part of it, but I played it. Now here we are, and I'm actually getting through it pretty good and having a fun time. I am. I wish I had VR. I wish I had my own headset. That would be pretty fun. I think so. Plus it would give my mom someone to add to her friends list. Just so she can be like, Siri, are you gonna play this one game with me? Please play this one game with me. That's what mom will say. Can you play this one game? Just one time. But yeah, I've been playing VR a little bit lately. It's been a lot of fun. I'm gonna be honest. I think my most favorite game out of the whole thing is Beat Saber. This music is intense. Hold up. Oh, okay. I think my favorite is Beat Saber. I've been getting really good at it. I'm having fun with it. Gets a little competitive between me and my dad, but it's all in good fun. It's all lighthearted, you know. There's that one point. He's just like, Siri just got an S. An S. An S for satisfactory. And I said, it's an S for sawsome. S for sawsome. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, I'm getting in. Let's just get into it. This music is not it, though, for me. I can't do that music. Okay, I see. Checking my thing, because it keeps telling me that somebody is saying something. Anyway. Y'all ready for this? Bing! Look at that. You may also hear somebody mowing in the background. You know, it's a convenient time to mow. It's like 7 something. Can y'all hear it okay? I hope so. We're about to see here in a minute. Hold on, I gotta change. There we go. You lose. Oh! Oh! Eek! Does anyone miss the voices? Probably not. But I can hope, right? Oh, a hand! I wish I had hands. I seem to be in a bit of trouble. Something like that. Dead. Someone hit him. Hard. Me? Please. The cops should be here any minute. I'm in your hands. Should it come to that. I'm on my second week of school and I hate it. You know what? Same. Even though I'm not in school anymore. Just, yep. I feel that. Can you guys see this okay? Is this an okay setup for you guys? I just want to make sure, because this was as good as I can get, but I can try and make the top screen bigger. April 20th, 9:37 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Can I actually make it bigger on my end? I can, but it kind of wrecks everything else in the process. Why would you do this to me? There we go. And then we just gotta... Yep, I totally know what I'm doing. There we go. After saying all that, and here I am, I'm just hecking it all up. Okay. I mean, there's nothing really down here that you would need to read anyway, so, like, that's a thing. I'm gonna bring it down here, maybe. Yeah. And then I'll just take it and bring it all the way down behind the... Yeah. Maybe? Maybe in front of chat. There we go. That works. Yeah. Perfect. I think. Right? It's actually kind of good. Perfect. This thing is... Sorry. I'm hearing people talk outside and it concerns me. Usually that means... Nope. Okay. Sorry. I had to check. Apologies. I'm like being very slow at the moment. The main reason is because sometimes my parents come over at any time they want and it drives me crazy. Anyway, this'll work. It's perfect. Anyways, go back. April 20th, you already know about this. Panicked, palms sweaty, knees weak, arms heavy, like spaghetti. I can admit it, I'm nervous, like spaghetti. Ah, good morning. Whoops, that's not the button I wanted to click. Who is this fine gentleman? Hello, sir. Hello. Good morning, sir. You look tense, Justice. Wound up tight. Wound up, sir? No, I'm loose. I'm fine. That screeching noise, is that your voice? I suppose it's to be expected. Christophe? What are you trying to say, Christophe? Your first trial, and it's a homicide. I guess justice doesn't start small, eh? Oh, I'm fine. Oh, I'm fine. I got up at 5 a.m. to do my chords of steel voice workout. I'm fine. So he can just shout, objection! Ah, that explains it. I did detect a certain rasping quality to your screech. I'm not screeching. I overdid it again. As you know, your client today is a good friend of mine. I wouldn't want to let him down, if you get my drift. Drift gotten, sir. I'm all over that drift. I'm all over that Tokyo drifting. As it happens, I dined with him the night of the murder. You did? You did? Doesn't that make him a suspect? Anyway, we can't let this case fall through. Yes, I'm fine, sir. Random shower thought. When you're reading a book, you're really reading a vandalized tree. Yeah. I mean, if you really think about it, it's just vandalized paper. Who did that paper want to be written on? I call it a paper assault. Tree assault. That's what I call it. Assault of a tree. Yes, I'm fine, sir. One more thing. Don't say you're fine quite so much. People might take you the wrong way. Gulp. I'll be preparing our case. You might want to introduce yourself to the client. Who's our client? My name is Apollo Justice. If it isn't clear already, I'm a new attorney. And today is my first trial. Not that I'm worried or anything. The defendant has been accused of murder. My boss wants to help him out, of course, and so do I. I mean, there's no way he did it. Not him, no way. Man in the beanie? Whoa. Huh? Good, morning. Look, it's not just me, is it? It's not just me. Morning. It's up to you. It's all up to you today. First trial. Nervous. Meeting him. Cardiac arrest. I love Apollo. Apollo's great. Dead. I am no longer. Evie, welcome. That was actually perfectly timed, Evie. Welcome in. So glad to have you back. I think I'm supposed to say something? Help? So you're fine. I'm fine. Ah, Mr. Fine, is it? I did remember you having an odd name. Well, we're off to a great start. Are you sure you're okay? I mean, with me. Mr. Gavin is a top-notch defense attorney. And he's your friend, so why? You'll see. You can do it. Be confident. I'm really sorry this happened to you. I mean, it's time. Shall we? Yes, sir. He looks very, very strikingly similar to a certain spiky-haired, fellow. Can't quite catch the name. Just, you know, not ringing any bells for the name, but he looks very familiar. It's Phoenix Wright. It's Phoenix Wright, guys. It's Phoenix Wright. Okay, I need to focus. Sorry, I'll calm down. First trial. Here comes justice. Dang, Apollo. That was sick. April 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Coming up, what are we gonna do? Me personally, FNAF movie. I actually want to watch that FNAF movie. It looks fun. It looks cool. I don't normally watch horror movies either, so that should be awkward, but I want to watch it too. I think it's mainly because, what's his name? John Hutcherson? Josh Hutcherson? Hold on, let me look him up again. There's an actor in the movie that I really like. He's really cool. But I gotta remember his name. Josh Hutcherson. Yeah. I love that actor. He's cool. I think he's cool. He is neat. I'm here. What did I miss? We just started talking about the FNAF movie, and we also met this guy. He looked very familiar, Looks like a spiky-haired guy. I don't know. I can't remember his name. It started with like like an F, I think. It started with like an F. I think it did. I think so. It was like something like Feeny. I have no idea, but he looks familiar. We just got started, so. Also, I don't know what I'm gonna do for Halloween yet. I haven't gotten that far into planning. I still gotta plan Halloween stuff for the channel, so I have lots to do. Wonder who that could be. Yeah, I have no idea. The court is now in session. Yes, the judge has returned. Feeny, weird name. So excuse. Oh god, that sounded horrible. So excuse. Like, I'm in a spring-wide suit, man. That was horrible. Anyway, oh my god, wait. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is, fine. I mean ready, Your Honor. I'm going like, don't panic. Too late. I can relate to you, Apollo. Your name was, Mr. Justice. And this is your first trial? Yes, Your Honor. But I'm fine, really. God, you have really poor luck. Are you quite sure? Your voice sounds a bit strained. Knees weak, arms heavy. Mom's sweater, big spaghetti. Where am I? Mr. Gavin? Yes, Your Honor. I was under the impression that you would be heading up this case. That was my intention, yes. However, a defense attorney must always cede his client's wishes. Mom's sweater again. Who are you people? Mom's spaghetti. Who are you people? He's just losing it. Hear the Living Tombstone FNAF 1 song. Man, you know what? I hope they get rights for that. That'd be interesting to hear that song play in the movie. And my client specifically requested Mr. Justice. Well, of course he wants justice. And he's gonna have justice. But to entrust this case to this greenhorn? Why? Well, okay, don't hurt me like that. How? I do not exaggerate when I say that you're the best defense attorney in town, Mr. Gavin. Okay, so Gavin's got trial experience, fine, but does he have cords of steel? He just starts screaming, "Objection!" Then let's begin. The defendants may enter the courtroom. Yeah, he looks so familiar. Just can't quite place where I've seen this guy before. This is truly an unfortunate turn of events. You look like somebody I knew. Have I seen you before? I'm sorry we had to meet again under these circumstances. Meet again? Okay, now he's definitely familiar. You this guy. Long time. Mr. Wright. Not ringing any bells. Gosh darn it. This is so stupid. Long time no see, Mr. Wright. Whoops. Save game. No, I don't want to do that. There we go. Let's put the past behind us, shall we? These days, I'm merely Phoenix Wright, piano player. Mr. Oops, I almost did the judge voice. That is. Never heard of Wright. No, I think it's wrong. Mr. Wright, how could this have happened? I won't speak of it further, then. If the prosecution would be so kind as to explain the charges, Mr. Payne. To think I saw you better enter this room a fresh attorney, and now I'll see you leave a shade. Ah, Winston Payne, subtle as ever, I see. Dang, he's cool. He's cool as ice. Ahem. The crime occurred at the Borscht Bowl Club, a Russian restaurant. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, took the victim a customer. The what? Wait, Mr. Wrong, the guy with the fake autopsy. How dare he? Fraud! Fraud! How dare he? And he hit him. Wham! On the head. Smack! Killed him cold. A customer at the restaurant, you say? And the defendant, you say he was... Huh? Sorry for that, like, voice. I was trying to yawn at the same time. The pianist for the club, it seems. Phoenix, right. A pianist? You don't think I can't play? My humor is so broken I laughed at a spinning chip once. Listen, I laugh at everything, alright? I laugh awkwardly at everything, but I also just laugh at everything. This is the weapon that took the victim's life. A bottle of grape juice. Grape juice? Grape juice is apparently our defendant's drink of choice. Not wine, apparently. Just grape juice. The court accepts the deadly bottle as evidence. Deadly bottle? Ooh, nice. Deadly bottle. Something to note, Justice. All evidence is filed in the court record. Yeah, I'm aware, man. I've played the other games. Make a practice of checking it frequently. You think I can't play a single shot? Full 3 minutes. What do you think of that? He's one of those guys that, like, has... Because you can apparently fake play. So he's just got, like, 3 keys on one hand, 3 keys on the other. So... A skeleton joke? Yes, please. Make a practice of checking it frequently, and then I'll, exchange you for a really good dad joke that I've heard, 2 weeks ago. The court record. Right, I've heard of that. Use the court record button to look at the evidence so far. I'm confident in your ability to handle this. My British accent, or whatever posh accent I'm going for here, is just gone. Right, the court record button. Sounds like it's time for some hands-on action. So the victim was a customer at this restaurant, but who was this, Saudi Smith fellow? Was he Slim Shady? Grape juice is just better wine. Grape juice is just fresh wine. It's the virgin wine. Why couldn't the skeleton go to prom? Because he was ugly and fat. No one liked him. Definitely did not steal the joke. What? Oh no! Poor guy. What? That poor skeleton. I thought that was gonna go somewhere else. Hola, incognito. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Hola. I believe he was a traveler, Your Honor. Traveler? According to this passport, he has been out of the country for a number of years. He only returned to this country recently. Sorry. Though his place of residence is unclear. And he had some sort of connection with the defendant? That, too, is unclear at present, Your Honor. We believe they first met at the Borscht Bowl Club on the night of the crime. If they had only just met, then why murder? Why not? Oh yeah, I gotta exchange for the dad joke that I heard a few weeks ago. Hold on, I gotta remember it. Okay, I remember it. Went to a beekeeper, asked for 12 bees, specifically 12 bees. Beekeeper counted 13 bees. I said, "Sir, there's an extra bee." He said, "That one's a freebie." You're welcome. Perhaps the victim slighted the defendant's piano playing? That doesn't appear to have been the case. He played really badly, like, so badly that I think everybody was unsure of how to approach him about it. That's terrible. What? It's a freebie! When raisins are old or dried out, same thing grapes. Wine is old, grape juice. Wine is just You know what? I can't even doubt you for that one. I really can't, because that sounds, well, raisins, I think raisins you have to dry out in the sun. Raisins you dry out in the sun. So would wine, if grape juice was left out in the sun, would it technically be raisin juice? Or could it be called sun juice? I don't know. I have to look into that one. Though the motive had nothing to do with the defendant's lack of plague skill. Yeah, I gotta throw a sick one there. It's a good joke. No, I don't want to hear no complaints. Freebie. It's a freebie. I'll have to get some more. At least not piano playing. Piano playing. I'll let this photo explain what I mean. I made a raisin under a couch. What? As we can see, a game of poker was in progress at the scene of the crime. Wait a second! God, that card's music was so loud it was shaking the walls in here. Isn't poker gambling? We can't have that in this game. This is for kids. That's a crime in of itself. Indeed, it appears our defendant has fallen to become the basest sort of criminal. Objection! It is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim. Yet it was only that, a game, in the purest sense. A competition, Your Honor. A competition? Yes, a test of wits, a silent clash of passions. Only the cards, their backs wreathed in blue flame. You know its final outcome. Excuse me. Come again? The cards on the table had blue backs, Your Honor. I believe the defense was waxing poetic in an attempt to mystify those present. It didn't work on me, though. It didn't work. And then press women. I could do that too. Look, the blue cards are blue. I got another one. Why couldn't the skeleton call his friend? Because it's really lonely. Oh, these aren't jokes. These are just sad moments. I'm so sorry that you're dealing with that, by the way. That will be our first order of business here, then. To find out more about this fatal game of cards, go to our website at www.cardgamesonicthehedgehogphoenixwright.org. They took fatal game of cards. Phoenix everywhere. Very well, defendant. You will testify to the court about the poker competition held at the night of the crime. My pleasure. This is it. My first trial. Here goes nothing. Witness testimony. Competition. I'm a pianist by trade, yet I can hardly play at all. My real job is to take on interested customers over at the poker table. The room where we play and the competition there are the club's main attractions. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. That's all it is. A game. And our customers are happy. Has anyone ever played poker just to play poker? Like, and had fun with it, too. Because let me tell you, playing poker just to play poker is frustrating. I should know, because I've played with a few other people. Won't name any names, but I've played with a few other people. And there's no money I'll come out of it. It was just poker, and it was frustrating. But also kind of hilarious, too, because I had no idea how to play. Me. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. A pianist who can't play piano? Better than a defense attorney who can't defend. What? What? How about a prosecutor who can't prosecute? Or sorry, a prosecutor. Prosecuting attorney. Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination. What day is it? Right, Your Honor. I'm fine. My first class examination. Don't blow it. Are you alright? You're sweating bullets. Bullets? Where? It's a figure of speech, Justice. Your voice sounds strained and raspy, too. My brain feels strained and raspy, sir. You've watched me perform cross-examinations many times. Though you've never done one yourself, have you? Care for a refresher? What to do? Should I ask Mr. Gavin for a refresher course in cross-examination? Yes, please. Because this game might run differently. Better safe than sorry, especially this early in the game. Yes, teach me. I know nothing. Indeed, your job, Justice, is to be mindful of the court record and the testimony. Look for inconsistencies in the testimony with what the court record tells you. When you found an inconsistency, that's when you present the conflicting evidence from the court record. But I didn't hear anything strange at all in the testimony just now. A good sign that you need to press the witness for more information. Press him? Don't let the fact that he's a remarkable man hold you back. Get more information. Phoenix just, did I forget my keys at home? Did I remember to feed the cat? What day is it? It's a Tuesday, ain't it? Oh, man, I gotta pay the water bill. I'm telling you, okay, the most random moves just hit him in cheesy beats. I'm gonna guess you're talking about Mortal Kombat, and that's wild. But isn't Mr. Wright my client? Well, think you can do it. Yes, thank you, sir. I think I can do it. I think you'd better, or we're gonna have a problem. Just remember, find any inconsistencies, any lies in the testimony, and reveal them to the court. That is cross-examination. Learn it, know it, do it. Inconsistencies. Lies? Phoenix Wright? Here? As if Phoenix Wright would never lie, and it's up to me to prove it. Yeah, he would. He would lie. He would very much lie. Have you seen that man defend people? He lies. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Whoa. Okay, I'm pianist trading and I can hardly play at all. You can hardly play? Oh, I play sometimes, when the customers demand it. So I play them one song. That's usually all they want. Was that supposed to be a boast just now? The title of pianist is a mask. A respectable face I wear for the world at large. Then why are... sorry. Then why are you really at the Borscht Bowl Club? Take on the interested customers over at the poker table. The room where we play and the competition in there are the club's main attractions. Rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. That's all it is. A game and our customers are happy. Let me look at what evidence we have here. Check. It's really hard to see it at this distance. Let's see. I guess we'll just keep pressing them until we find something. Hold it! So you claim you weren't gambling? That's right. It was simply a game. You didn't bet any money, not even a little. The only thing at stake in our game was pride itself. Oh, well put, Mr. Wright. I've got a mind to play a hand of poker myself. The stakes, your fate. Can we get back to the trial now? I can't imagine Mr. Wright lying in a testimony. Isn't it a little early to be jumping to conclusions? This is your first cross-examination. Take it slow. If you need more information, don't forget to press... To press what, Christoph? Right. I got it. I'm fine. Time to listen to that testimony again. That's his best catchphrase. I'm fine. No, really, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. They pay you just to play poker? That would seem to be the case. I'm a professional, after all. Buh. Do I detect pride in that statement? It's just hard for an honest, hard-working member of society like me to imagine. Dude, go find your flipping toupee and get out of here. Yes, your imagination was always a bit limited, Winston. But what? I've played poker for 7 years in that little room. And I've never lost once. What? You see why the customers come now? Defeat the undefeated poker champion. It's quite a draw. That is, I'm quite a draw. Wait, you never lost once? Not even one time? He plays poker? As I said, I'm a professional. He is? He's played poker for 7 years and not lost once. Is that even possible? I mean, I can't really denounce that. The room in the crime scene photo is an attraction. It has quite a history, actually. The Borscht Bowl Club used to be a gathering spot for black market types back in the day. But black market? All in the past. Things like the black market are only on the silver screen nowadays. Suffice it to say, there were a lot of deals being made under the table. Right there in that room. A smoky room, gambling hoods, you know. Just looking at this picture makes me feel bad. Like a bad mafia boss guy, a gangster guy. Yeah. I'm tired. The bosses gather around the table, cutting deals safe from the eyes of the law. Meanwhile, a goon keeps watching through the small window. I can practically picture it now. That window does look like it would be good for keeping a lookout but little else. The room had a few other tricks to it. Oops. Whoops. Whoops. Though it was common knowledge to our regulars, at any rate, they come to play poker in a room steeped in history. Despite the dark past, it was all just good, clean fun. Two decks of cards? A simple measure to prevent cheating. If you alternate two decks, no one can slip in cards. Okay. That's fair enough. There's something else I noticed. In addition to the cards on the table, there are some lying scattered on the floor. Precisely. Cards on the table, cards upon the floor, cards all over the wall. Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. Each one forming a complete deck. A crime scene plan painted blue by a sad sweep of cards. It's poetic, really. Incidentally, we used two types of cards at the club. One deck of cards was red, and the other blue. As I recall, in poker you make 5-card hands. I can see how it would be easy to cheat. Heh. Yes, a game of hands. A game of hands? This competition you're talking about, I believe the court understands the nature of the game sufficiently. That's right. It was a simple game, after all. Right. Are you sure? Huh? People are not murdered over simple games, Mr. Justice. Defendant, you were in the room the very moment that crime occurred, yet you claim no connection to the crime? Now that's strange. What's strange? I was testifying about the competition that night. Asking me about the crime at this point is against the rules, Your Honor. Of course, I expected to hear a cry of objection from the defense. I completely let that one slip by. Phoenix over here like, I would have been totally in the clear if someone screamed, "Objection!" You know, like, "Objection!" Oh boy. Don't despair yet, Justice. Sir? Right, there's something I'd like to make clear. Namely, your connection to the case at hand, and I'd like to hear it from you. Sure, why not? Very well, the defendant will amend his testimony. Just one little press. And I've got myself a whole new testimony. I plead silence regarding the murder, but I will say I never touched the murder weapon. Dead chat, I'm gonna fix that. Random shower thoughts. We technically invaded the moon. I mean, yeah, technically. We've also invaded Mars, too. No one says anything about that. Silence. The defendant has the right to refuse to testify. I haven't forgotten everything about the law. But why? That clearly puts you at a disadvantage. And it's your job to turn that around in your favor, yes? Great. Like I didn't have enough to do already. Justice, didn't you detect anything odd about that testimony? Huh? Wait, something you said did ring a little strangely. Just one thing. What was it? When you figure it out, I'd suggest presenting evidence. Evidence that contradicts the testimony. A contradiction in Mr. Wright's testimony. But why? I'd better check the court record. I can't imagine Mr. Wright lying in a testimony. Isn't it a little early to be jumping to conclusions? This is your first cross-examination. Take it slow. Right. I got it. Yeah. Okay, so he didn't touch the murder weapon. Let me... Oh! Objection! So you say you didn't touch the murder weapon. This grape juice bottle? Right? Right? Sorry, I didn't mean to yell so loud. So I said. Something the matter, Mr. Justice? Too bad our new defense attorney never learned how to play dumb. What's this, Mr. Payne? I examined the bottle in question, you see, and it was covered with the defendant's fingerprints. Objection! No need to shout, Mr. Justice. I can hear you just fine. Oh, sorry, sir. What? I can't hear you. You have to speak up. I'm sorry. Stop shouting. Oh, poor guy. Bless him. Excess yelling can damage the judge's ears in our case. But what about my cords of steel? Anyway, what's so strange about fingerprints on a bottle in a restaurant? Well, that's true. The prints alone... Oh, they wouldn't prove a thing if they were normal fingerprints. Huh? But the fingerprints on the murder weapon were upside down. Upside down? What does that mean? It means that he was holding the bottle inverted. And there can be only one reason for that. No. Yes. To braid someone with the bottle. Mr. Gavin, I think things just took a turn for the worse. Oh, I see no problem, Justice. Huh? The only thing that matters is the truth. There's a good reason for everything you'll see. Defendant, can you explain your fingerprints on this bottle to the court? I stand by my plea of silence regarding the murder. That son of a gun. He's really going through this with no problem. For now. Not very cooperative, are you? We can fix that. Get him the triple-decker lunch. This could hurt your case. I'm sure he's cooperative because he's hiding something. There must be some reason. Objection. Objection. Your Honor, you seem... What's that voice? Your Honor, you seem to have forgotten something. And what might that be, Mr. Gavin? On the night of the crime, who was it who reported the murder to the police? Reported? Well, that was the defendant, Mr. Wright, but still, did I forget to take out the clothes out of the washer and put them in the dryer? Oh. I forgot to like check. I forgot to check lottery numbers for the day. Man, and I bet I got a winner too. Really? Yes, well, according to the case file, the murder was reported from near the scene via a call from the defendant's cell phone. Near the scene? Let's take a look at the diagram of the murder scene, shall we? The victim was murdered in a small room in a basement 2 floors down from the ground level. Of course, cell phones can't get reception so far down. The defendant used the stairs in this hallway to go above ground. The call came from the first floor of the restaurant. I see. And this is the phone that made the call? It's a Nokia. Its cell phone was added to the court record. The defendant could have just fled the scene of the crime if he so chose. Yet he fulfilled his duty as a citizen and reported it to the authorities. And you claim he is being uncooperative? Duh. Nice save, Mr. Gavin. I'd better not waste this. I think the prosecution has toyed with our client enough for the time being. Toyed? I assure you, no one is more serious about... What was it you said? The defendant was in the room the very moment that crime occurred. How can you possibly know this? That's a good question. How indeed? The answer is simple, Your Honor. Oops. The prosecution is the decisive witness. You're as good as they say you are. So someone else was in the room on the night of the crime. That must mean they witnessed the crime. Everything up till now has been a warm-up, Justice. Are you ready? Clunk. Very well, the prosecution may call its first witness to the stand. Oh, hello. The witness will state her name and profession. Hold on just a moment. Where's the witness? All I see is a bowl of soup. I'm surprised she has been frightened by the defense's demonic-looking horns. Dang. So I used a little hair gel. Relax, people. Have no fear. If any horns point in your direction, this cord will cut them off. Are you sure? I swear it on my gavel. Please come out. Isn't violence against hair a crime, Your Honor? Well, if you're sure it is okay. No, she's cute. Now the prosecution. I click. Oh, wait a minute. That's not even my good side. Would the prosecution care to explain the witness's, paraphernalia? Yes. She's a professional, Your Honor. Those are merely the tools of her trade. And that would be... My name is Olga Orly. I am employed as a waitress. Oh wait, I am employed as waitress in Borscht Bowl Club restaurant. Then why the camera? Of course, it is my pride to serve Borscht, that is naming restaurant. But I also perform, how it is said, other service. I take in one of these other services is taking the customer's pictures without consent. I click. Da. Like for example, this one. Ah, that's the defendant. God, the judge is gonna take me out. Indeed, on the day of the murder. Man in white hat is one who has gone kaput. Indeed, that is the victim. Oh boy. Order! This is quite a piece of evidence to casually drop into our laps. It is same way as I drop cold bowls of borscht on laps of customers. Casually. Then the court will casually accept this new evidence. And hope and pray that I don't get borscht spilled on me. Olga's photo. Heck yeah. I want to check that out. Hold up. Let me look at it. Let me look at this photograph. I just want to really take a good look at it. There's wine bottles next to him. Grape juice bottles. Sorry. I got borscht sitting here on the table. Seem to be talking, chilling. There's actually a piano here. There's snow everywhere. Why is there snow everywhere? Anyway. Now, witness, where were you at the time of the murder? I was in the room. The hideout, we call it. Excuse me? The hideout? It is room where famous gangster bad guy was arrested. Bad guy. Is room where murder took place. What? You look of utter surprise. It is lovely. I will post our courtroom door later for you. Oh, I will post my courtroom door later. Okay. The photos will be numbered. You will write which ones you want copy of. So there were... This girl taking pictures of everything. So there were 3 people in the room at the time of the crime. The victim, Shadi Smith, Mr. Wright, Shady Smith? I think that's Shady. And Olga Orley, our witness. And if Mr. Wright isn't the killer, that means clunk. Very well, witness. You will testify to the court about the night's events. Blink, blink. That night, customer asked me to deal cards for a game. It was called. Both players played with hats on that. The victim, he plays whole time with his hands unlocked at his neck. Then last hand is done, but something terrible has happened. The man flew at victim and is strangling him to death. What? Incidentally, who won the game? Who do you think, Judge? Who do you think? Isn't it obvious? The winner was the victim, Mr. Smith. Slam! It's fine. That's ridiculous. Because Mr. Wright can't lose. Justice? Maybe you can come up with a more legitimate objection? But he hadn't lost in 7 years. Take it from me, kid. It happens. I didn't lose a case my first 7 years as prosecutor either. Incidentally, I have some evidence here. These are the poker chips that they lay at the very moment of the crime. I'm just looking at the picture. The hand and chips on this side belong to the defendant, Mr. Wright. There we go. Those on the far side belong to the victim, Mr. Smith. Chips, you say? Duh, I mean, yes, imagine that poker is war. Your hand is your army, and the chips are the spoils.
I know that. After all, in my youth I was known as the poker head of courtroom number 3.
What? I think he means poker face.
Looking at this picture, it does seem that most of the chips are on the victim's side of the table.
Interesting.
Very well, the defense may cross-examine the witness.
That night, customer asked me to deal cards for a game. It was cold. Both players played with hats on. I'm going to press this. You were dealing cards? You were dealing cards. Do you do this often? Da, I am doing this. If customer wishes it, I serve anything. Borscht, cards, more borscht. Click. It is my work. And pictures.
It's good to hear of a place that hasn't forgotten the meaning of service.
Welcome you to Borscht Bowl Club, where borscht is as warm as the waitresses. Thank you for not handing out flyers during the cross-examination. Both players played with hats on. It's already April. How could it be cold? At Borscht Bowl Club, we have pride on authentic rustic Russian restauranting. Outside it is city in spring, but inside it is always as cold as Mother Russia. I apologize for the accent, by the way, if it's offensive in any way. It's the best one I can come up with for this. No way am I going there. When it comes to hot borscht, cold is best seasoning. Da. Hand on locket at his neck. His locket? I believe it was good luck charm, da. He crypted many times as he played that night. Huh.
Yes, he must have felt as though it might carry him to the moon and the stars. Though if it were small enough to fit around his neck, it wouldn't have much lift.
The defense would like a clarification. This is a locket we're talking about. I mean, a pendant with a picture in it, right? Not a rocket.
Of course, I knew that.
What? What?
It was probably a pendant shaped like a rocket. That's why she called it that.
No, a locket's a locket. It doesn't shape... It's considered bad form to poke fun at a hard of hearing in our society. Hard of hearing or hard of understanding? Both. So, what happened next? Let me see... Ooh, I almost clicked that. Okay, so I don't get... Wait, I just noticed something. There's a card on the floor. Huh. Something terrible? Yeah.
The defense will refrain from needless shouting.
Sorry. I need to seriously reconsider this vocal training thing. Now, Miss Orley, can you tell us what happened? Oh, I was frightened. I trembled with fear. You did? We with the victim and strangled him to death. But the defendant would never do such a thing.
Nah. Well, no, I can't say I've ever heard the defense try this tactic.
If possible, please refrain from embarrassing me.
Still, why would anyone do something like this over a game of poker?
Perhaps it is because defendant has lost game?
Yes, a crushing defeat for a man undefeated.
So it always is with men like him. Winners make sore losers. Oh, how the... Oh, the mighty have fall. That didn't come out right. Go ahead, I believe you know what it is you need to do. Right, sir, leave it to me. There were only 3 people in the room at the time of the murder. The victim, Shady Smith, Mr. Wright, and if Mr. Wright isn't the killer... I got you now, Orly. I'm just trying to take in... Welcome back, Dragon. Welcome back. I'm currently trying to take in what would be the evidence to use here. Whoa, interesting. I didn't know this was a thing. What? This is cool. I didn't know this was a thing. Man. Grape juice. How long has it been since I drank grape juice? Apparently it's Mr. Wright's favorite drink. I wonder how well it goes with borscht. I didn't know you could do that. Ooh, what's that? Wow, the batteries are held in with a piece of tape. You should just buy a new one. Maybe he can't afford it, or he just doesn't care. Okay. But he doesn't have one, right? I don't see one. Let me check here. No, he's got one. Oh. Wait. I got it. I figured it out. It took a minute, but I figured it out. Oh, really? Strangled, you say? That's odd. Da, normal customers only choke on borscht. No, I mean, this report shows that the victim died of a blow to the head. Miss Orley? Really now, did you witness the crime?
Looking at the picture, looking at this photograph, it doesn't seem like he was hit. He's still wearing his hat and everything.
Yet it is the effect that he was hit, Your Honor. Oh, where was this picture? Here's a photo we took of the victim with his head off during our investigation.
Well, that's quite shocking, isn't it? This head certainly was hit.
Crime photo 2. Cool, thanks. That's what I wanted. But I have seen it happen. The defendant, he lunged at victim, his neck. Oh really, Miss Orley? I think I've caught you in your own lie this time. Justice, I admire your enthusiasm, but please, perhaps you should think this through one more time.
What do you mean?
I found a contradiction. There's one thing in her testimony that troubles me.
Very well. It seems we should continue the cross-examination.
There's such a thing as thinking too much. This horse is dead, so let's stop beating it. There's such thing as thinking aloud too much, too. Wait, what? It was cold. Both players played with their hats on. Victim, he plays the whole time with his hands on the locket at his neck. Okay, I think I know what then. No, not that. Gosh darn it.
Objection!
You know, there was one curious part in her testimony that, just like Mr. Gavin said, but what does it mean?
Mr. Justice, would you care to explain what it is you're thinking so intensely about? And could you say it out loud, please?
Recall the testimony, Your Honor. The victim played with his hand on the locket at his neck, I believe she said. I hope you weren't about to raise an objection to the witness's grabber. It's supposed to be like this. No, but look at this photograph. Every time I hear it makes me laugh. Did you see the locket on the locket on the victim's neck? Well done, Justice. I'm impressed. I knew you'd be able to handle this. But what does it mean?
If you were to believe this witness's testimony as is, then the locket disappeared following the victim's death.
Lockets don't just disappear, Your Honor. It's quite simple when you think about it. If the locket is gone, someone must have taken it off, no? Taken it off? Wait, you don't mean... The defendant wasn't strangling the victim at all. He was taking off his locket. Wouldn't that explain it?
Ah!
The
Defendant, what do you have to say to this? Say...
Yes?
I just noticed this, but... You have something hanging around your neck, don't you?
I already know about this. Oh, you mean this? Yes, it's a locket with a photograph inside. Take a look at this photograph. A photo of my daughter. Come again? He's got a daughter?
Is it right you have a daughter?
We confirmed at the time of the arrest. The picture of the locket is indeed Mr. Wright's daughter. Dang, I forgot to feed the gerbil. So Mr. Wright has a locket too? Why don't I buy that this is just a coincidence? He's a dad? You know what? He had to help a young girl and her younger cousin you know, just take care of them whenever they needed to be taken care of. I'd say he'd be a good parent.
Well, now, if the results of this poker game led to the murder, perhaps we should hear a bit more about the outcome of the game?
Further testimony won't really be necessary. It's clear the defendant lost badly. What are you doing there, Olga?
Miss Orley, you will testify in the court about the game played between the victim and the defendant, and don't leave out any details. I like me some poker.
Nah. Serious competition. The game began with 3,500 points in chips for each man. House chips come in two sizes, large, small, and large. The one who was winning, it was victim. For last hand, defendant play with all chips on table and lose. The moment loss was decided, defendant grabs bottle from table and...
Indeed, looking at this picture, it does seem to be a one-sided game.
As the court knows, poker was the defendant's life. Failure must have been a bitter pill to swallow.
Ah, how many times have I heard these words? I done it in a fit of anger, Your Honor, and now I regret it. A common tale, but true.
Him? You might be right, I mean, like... Look, I won't judge him if he wants to be a father, but, like, also, how? Methinks the judge watches too many old court movies. Mr. Wright said he hasn't lost in 7 years, so this testimony must be wrong. Huh. Very interesting. Game of game, 3,500 in the pot. 9 in chips for each man. Let me look at the... Let me look at this photograph. Well then, what did each chip cost? That's the question, I guess. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I heard about something about ISO speed, but I don't know the guy, so I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 2, 3. So that's what, 13? Unless it's counted differently. I don't know. Maybe these are like 500, and then these are like 100. That would be 5,000 though. I don't know. I think I'm looking too hard into it. I think that's what the problem is. I need to stop looking so hard into it. Are the chips in this photo all the chips that were used? Duh, of course. Something's fishy with these chips. Should I press harder?
Press harder! Make her feel no mercy.
Maybe you could explain a bit about these chips?
Explain? What is there to be explained?
Poker chips are poker chips. They're not fish and chips. Not a chip off the old block. Not a motorcycle top on a... Thanks. Now that I pressed her, I'd better ask something. What are these chips worth? Are they in dollars or rubles even? Or rupees?
Yet, as I have been saying before, it was game, not gambling. Hard perhaps for capitalists to understand. Two types of chip, 100-point chip and 1,000-point chip.
Oh.
It is not money.
Justice,
Sir,
don't you find her comment interesting? In more ways than one, sir. I'd have it added to her testimony myself.
well, does the defense want the witness to add to her testimony? Add it to the testimony.
Yes, I do think this deserves further scrutiny. Add it to the testimony. I wish I knew where I was going with this. I wish I knew too.
Verbal witness.
Well, hold on, let me see. She said 1,000 and then how much? 1,000 and 100? Again, we go back to this. So would these be the thousands and these be the hundreds? So there's 6 of these and like 10 of these. So that's 16 chips in all. So what would that mean? Unless one of them was cheating and like adding more to the table. Because that wouldn't make sense if it was 3,500 and you've got 1,000, like one chip's 1,000 and another one's 100 or 500. It wouldn't really make much sense, but.
Very well, witness, if you would be so kind.
Your Honor.
Send art in your server, but I can't because the plus button thing won't let me. I don't know how to word it. Let me see real quick. Oh, you didn't pick a role. So if you look in the roles, the town hall, I think it is. Yeah. If you look in the town hall, you'll see, after the rules, there is, something to do about picking a role. If you want to pick a role, and then I'll just add you to it. And then that way you can add pictures and stuff.
One kind of chip is worth 100 points, other kind is worth 1,000. 2 kinds and none.
But then that wouldn't make sense because in the picture, if we look in the picture, there's no way they have 35, was it 3,500 or 35,000? I'd understand if it was 35,000. Hold on. 3,500. Oh, okay. That's why y'all gotta read these rules, man. Telling you. Alright. So 10. Yeah, that makes no sense if they've got 3,500. Because that would mean for these big chips, they would be like 1,000, and the little ones would be 100. That would be like 10,000 chips, plus these would be like 16,000 chips in all. So it would not make any sense. So I think somebody was cheating. Please be right. You sure it was the victim who won? Absolutely sure? It seems our new attorney is a bit confused. A glance at the picture is enough to tell you who won. If you're not in kindergarten, I mean, like, because if this is 1,000, then it'd be 1,000, this would be like 1,400, and then his makes no sense at all. It's 3, 6, 9, he's got 9,000, so that's 9,200. Where on earth? I guess this picture is enough to tell you who would. Let me scroll down here. Tell you who won if you're not in kindergarten.
Just for safety's sake, could you explain the problem to the court?
Of course, Your Honor. In this photo, I see small chips and I see large chips. Tell me, which were worth 1,000 points? Why, the big ones, of course. Duh. Oh, I thought so too. But then the totals don't add up. The totals? Yeah. Let's review what the witness told us. Each man started with 3,500 points in chips. Did they both start with 3,500? That still wouldn't make sense. Because that was way too much. Let me look at it again. Because this would be, if I remember right. I'm doing the math. That would be right. It's 10,000 and then so it's 16,000. But what's 3,500 together though? I gotta pull out the calculator with this one. Don't judge me, I can't do math very well. And also don't mind the fact that I'm changing emotes. Let's see. Yeah, that's still... Right? Yeah, that wouldn't make sense at all. So somebody was cheating. That's what I think happened there. Oh, man. And the combined value of the chips was 7,000 points. Oh, well. I guess he would have told us.
Yes, and my calculations are correct. Let's see, 3 plus 1, carry the 5.
They are, Your Honor. Now, look at this photo that allegedly shows all the chips. If the big chips are worth 1,000 points and the small chips are worth 100, and you add them up, how much is it? Do it yourself. You are a kindergarten, are you? 10,600 points. Oh, 10,600. I was counting 16,000. Whoops. I told you I can't do math. The chips don't add up. This clearly contradicts the witness's testimony. But why? How could this be? Exactly. Justice. Now that you know the what, you must determine the why. Right, there's only one possible way to explain this contradiction. Chip count was wrong. Both were right. Starting points were wrong? Or the chip count was wrong? Because they weren't both right. Like, let's be real here. It was not right. Ooh, well, it could be if one of them was cheating. Hold on, I'm actually going to go with the... This will be the first time I actually pull this thing out. Each man began the game with 3,500 points. If all the chips are indeed shown in this photograph, then there can only be one answer.
Well, what is it?
The value of the chips was the other way around. But what? Want to know what I think? The small chips were 1,000 points, not the big ones. Badness. Utter badness.
Show me that photograph of the chips again. There are 6 small chips and then 10 large chips.
Oh, okay. So if we count it that way, then that means that Phoenix had 4,100 chips, or 100 points, and then this fellow over here had 2,000. Let's see, 3, 6, 900. So he had like 2,900 points. So he was definitely not winning.
Why, that does make 7,000 points when you add them up.
Excellent work, Justice. It's almost as though you figured it out by yourself. Well, I'm just glad I was the one who said it. Action! But what? But wait, the value of the chips may be different, but that changes nothing.
Indeed, the victim did have the large number of chips still. Ah!
Exactly. If the small chips are 1,000 points and the large chips are 100, let's do a little math. Add up the points for each side of the table.
The victim, Mr. Smith, had 2,900 points, and the defendant had 4,100 points.
Well, now. It seems that Mr. Wright was winning that night after all. That's impossible. My client had even less reason to kill the victim. After all, he was winning. Ugh. Now, Miss Orley, you must have known the true value of the chips, since you were there at the scene of the crime. Weren't you? Bleh. I love that animation. I don't know why. I think it's so funny.
Order! Order! It appears our defendant has lost his motive, and Mr. Wright's supposed defeat never happened. We must now ask ourselves whether we can trust the... Excuse me? What is it, Miss Orley?
I did not want to be saying this, but actually, you see,
See what, Miss Orley? What do we see?
in the last hand, there was cheat.
A cheat? You don't mean...
A trick? Wait, or do you mean a scam?
They're all the same thing.
Yes, there was cheat in the last hand. That is why game ends with chips as they are.
Great. Just great. First we have lying. Now we have cheating. Well, this case certainly has taken a turn. For the interesting.
Interesting. You will please testify... Or, sorry. Witness, you will please testify to the court. Tell us about this cheating in the final hand.
Oh boy.
The last hand, both men had full house. There is 4 of each card in deck, from ace to king. If you look at both men's hands, cheat is more obvious. The next moment, game becomes argument. The defendant's trick was exposed. He took battle in his hand, poor Mr. Smith.
Bam! Miss Orley, why did you not tell the court about this from the very beginning? I thought I smelled a cover up here. Well, folks, it's time to throw back the covers. Trying to stretch a minute. Ooh, stretch.
Okay. A full house is a very high-scoring hand. Not easy to make in my experience.
That alone is enough to suspect less than scrupulous tactics. 1 second. Uno momento, por favor. Okay. Mr. Gavin, what's a full house? Lawyers these days, you don't know your poker?
I can't say this bodes well for your case or career.
What is this, some kind of secret court poker ring? What, is everybody playing poker? I thought this was illegal. Justice. You know the terms 1 pair, 2 pair, and 3 of a kind, yes? Yeah, no problem. 2 cards of the same number makes a pair, 3 makes a 3 of a kind. Good. Now picture a hand with 1 pair and 1 3 of a kind. That's a full house. Oh. You know, when they put it that way, it makes sense. Because I never knew what that meant. That doesn't sound very easy to make, does it? You can see each player's hand in this photo. Look at this photograph. Wow. This is just a question from somebody who doesn't really play poker. Or at least not often enough to know how to play. Wouldn't the bigger hand be the winner, though? I'm just wondering. Well, they both have full houses. We forget there's an easy way to make a full house and go undefeated for 7 years. You cheat. Man.
The defense may cross-examine the witness.
If he did cheat in the last hand, that still leaves one important question. Mr. Wright lost that hand. Who's ever heard of a professional con man losing when they cheat? The final hand. You remove each card in deck, ace to king. Wait. But... four of each card, you say?
The There is one spade, one diamond, one heart, and one club of each card. It is interesting fact that this number 4 comes from number of seasons.
Huh, you don't say.
Oh, and did you know that the cards are numbered 1 to 13? Add all the cards in a deck and you got 364 a year.
Huh, you don't say. Isn't that one day short? It is. That's why each deck has 2 jokers. They say the second joker stands for the leap year. Thus you have a perfect representation of the year, all of the deck of cards. Huh, you don't say. We're gonna be in this courtroom for a year. It keeps going like this. Yeah, I was gonna say, where is this going? Let me look at the picture again. I've been looking at this picture like crazy. It's hard to tell on his end. But I think he's got 2 aces. And then he's got 3 of whatever this is. Like a jack or something, or a king. He's got 3 kings and 2 aces. And then 5, 6, 7. He's got 3 sevens and 2 aces. I think, I don't know. I don't know. Something seems fishy about that. How was it clear?
Well, the defendant. He played a 5th ace.
A 5th ace?
I still remember both hands very well.
Oh.
Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces.
I thought his hand looked very, very strong. Hello, good. I come as always, leave my like and wish an excellent direct to your favorite lawyer. Gracias, Rodrigo. Have a nice day.
Smith has 3 aces. And Mr. Knight's too.
Obviously, cheating was afoot, or perhaps I should say, ahead. Wait. But there's no... Unless I'm wrong. Because I don't see 3 aces. I see 3 kings and 2 aces. So what actually happened here? Because something's wrong. Your Honor, perhaps this can be added to the testimony without Mr. Payne's joke.
Very well, the witness will add this detail to her testimony, please.
But that's not right. It appears the witness is mistaken.
Mistaken? But my name.
Look, this piece of evidence clearly contradicts what you said in your testimony.
That's a photo of the chips, is it not?
Justice, perhaps you ought to explain your point in a way that the judge can comprehend. Or in other words, use your finger to point out your point.
Yes, please point out the contradiction in this photo. Just take your whole hand and put it on there.
Particular point contradicts. Well, he has no other aces here. Wait, how do I... There. Miss Orley, in your testimony, you made the following claim. Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces. But as you can clearly see, the victim's hand only held 2 aces. Well, maybe the witness was simply confused. Perhaps it was the defendant's hand that held the 3rd ace in question. Take another look at the evidence. As you can see, the defendant also had 2 aces in his hand. Slam! Where's this 5th ace? I see cheating alright, and it's going on right here in this courtroom.
2 aces in each player's hand does make 4 aces total. hardly proof of cheating.
What, please? It is true. I have seen it. The fifth ace. There was cheating, I swear to you.
That's odd. She must be lying, as she's the most sincere I've seen her all day. You're right, trust your instincts. Mr. Gavin, who knows what lies in store for us in the trial ahead? Your Honor, if I may, I have a suggestion.
What might that be, Mr. Gavin?
If you don't mind, perhaps we might examine the actual cards.
The cards?
Mr. Payne.
Yes.
The players' hands that night were set aside as evidence, were they not? The defense would like to request that the cards be shown to the court.
Very well, the prosecution will submit this evidence. Which will you examine? The victim's cards or the defendant's cards?
Now, which of these hands is more suspicious? I'm gonna be real with you. It's gotta be the victim's hand. Because it is so strong. Like, look at how big of a full house that is. Meanwhile, this seems more genuine than anything. So... But then again, if I check the defendants, then it could come off as, you know, like, oh, you know, like, what's going on? Like, let me see. I'm gonna look at my thing here. Ah, okay. Welcome in, Clifford. We're playing Ace Attorney. I think we gotta view victim's hand. It was the victim's hand that changed over the course of the witness's testimony. That's right. I'm so glad then I decided on this. Do you say curse words? No, I don't curse. I really know. The defense requests time to examine Mr. Smith's cards, and I have nothing against anybody cursing. I choose not to.
Very well, Mr. Payne, if you would.
Very well. Received evidence. Yay. Well, time's a wasting. Get to it, Justice. Yes, sir. When examining evidence, be sure to view... Listen, Christoph, I already did this earlier. Give you a better perspective on the case. Okay, let's do this. Blah, blah, blah. Well, we gotta zoom in, obviously. And then we gotta... Oh, wait, hold on. Here we go. We gotta back up a little bit. What's this? What? Your Honor, look at this. One of the victim's cards. The back is a different color.
That's impossible. But I put that card in Wright's hand.
Oh! What was that, Miss Orley?
No, I merely said it that I have.
Your Honor?
Mr. Gavin, yes?
Tell me, what is the easiest way to cheat at poker?
To cheat?
I'll tell you. One merely needs a friend, a comrade, shall we say. The dealer.
Oh!
Wait, so you mean... This witness, Miss Orley? She's the cheater. A professional, I'd wager.
Yeah!
God, her catching the Bosch bowl is something else.
Order!
Focus, Justice. Time to take advantage of her. Of her mistake. Your Honor, please recall the testimony we just heard.
That's impossible. But I put that card in Wright's hand.
Ergo, Miss Olga Orley conspired to cheat, not with my client, but with the victim, Mr. Shady Smith.
Oh!
Not only did she cheat, she cheated poorly. Therefore, it's not hard to imagine an altercation between her and the victim.
Blah!
Oops, sorry.
Wait, you don't mean... The defense isn't accusing the witness, Miss Olga Orley, are you?
Time for justice. There were 3 people in the room at the time of the incident. And if Mr. Wright isn't guilty, that means I am. The defense accuses witness Miss Olga Orley of murder. A horrible. Oh, thank goodness the abortion was saved.
Mr. Payne, where's your witness, Miss Olga Orley?
It appears she has lost consciousness, Your Honor.
Mr. Justice?
Your Honor?
It seems you presented a new possibility to the court. When suggesting a connection between the witness and the victim, Mr. Smith.
Wait, this hasn't been done before? Did we not go through this? And that means?
This court cannot pronounce a verdict for the defendant at this time.
Now, I'm going to help you by giving suggestions for live streams. I mean, you can, but it's up to me. What? I did it. I held out.
I see no point in prolonging the trial this day. The prosecution will need to make further inquiries.
And I'm a nice guy? Okay, good. I believe you. Uh-oh. Oh no, Phoenix. Just keep your mouth quiet. Mr. Wright? You can't end the trial here, Your Honor. Not yet. What dots is the defendant spewing now? Think, one of the cards had a different colored back. Don't you wonder what it means? What are you doing, Mr. Wright? You're home free, man! Home free! Raising objections right when you're about to get off the hook? Ridiculous.
Mr. Payne, you of all people should know. Mr. Wright has a talent for the ridiculous. Perhaps we should get to the bottom of things.
Whoops. No, I don't want to do that.
Let's clear up the facts about the game that fateful night.
As was said before, we alternated between 2 decks of cards that night. That was said before. The 2 decks at the club have different colored backs, blue and red. 1 color per deck. Why use different colored backs? If we use the same color, the 2 decks might get mixed. Hold on. I feel like I gotta sneeze, but I guess not. You used different colors and they still got mixed up. We used the red deck for the last game.
I see. But that's odd. For some reason.
Okay, no sneeze. Alright, great. It's just gonna come out of nowhere for no reason.
For some reason, I had the impression that you were using the blue cards.
Yeah, me too. Sure, someone said something about blue cards. Whatever, at the end, one card of the wrong color got into the mix, which means there was cheating. Yes, a card slipped in the deck would seem to indicate cheating, yet this card raises 2 serious questions. Apollo? Yes? Let's consider the first question. Siri, welcome, Hiki! Welcome, welcome! Welcome! Oh my god, it's Hiki! Welcome in, Hiki. We're playing Ace Attorney today. We're playing Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Red and blue makes purple. You are right, Clifford. You are right. You are completely correct on that. And then depending on which one you mix in more, it makes it a different kind of purple. Let's consider the first question, shall we? Think, in the last game, when was the card swapped? When? There are 3 broad possibilities here. It could have been swapped before the murder, during the murder, or after the murder. Well, yeah, thanks for the news bulletin, Mr. Wright. Of course, it was Oh? It might be as simple as you think, Mr. Payne, or it might not be. I'd like to hear what Apollo thinks first. When do you think the cards were swapped? When was the card swapped into the deck? Have you played any online games? For stream? Trying to remember if I did. I know I played a few like itch.io games. I did some Duolingo. I've played some Garter Phone. I think that's what it's called. Garter Phone. So I've played a few little online games. Oh, Jackbox too. Yeah, Jackbox. Why did I think online like on a website? My bad. I've played what is that one called? Phasmophobia. What's another one? Yeah, Garter Phone. Gartic Phone, that's what it's called. Gartic Phone, Jackbox, and Phasmophobia. Is there any others that I've played? I don't know. I haven't played really anything else other than that. Thank you, Hiki. Thank you. I knew I was saying it wrong. When was the cards swapped? Wait, can we tell from here? No. I want to play Gartic Phone. Yeah, it is, it's definitely a fun one. We'll have to do that sometime. It has been a hot minute since we played Garlic Phone with everybody. I don't know why I want to say Garlic Phone, but Gartic Phone. It sounds like so much fun. It is fun. Especially when it's just... Especially when it's just the traditional stuff. So much fun. Siri, guess what happened? What happened? It's certainly a time. It is always a time. I remember just dying laughing because it was so funny. When was this switched? Was it after the murder? Perhaps it happened after the murder? What's that ridiculous? What's the point of cheating after the hands have been shown? That's silly. Yes, but tell me, how do you swap cards during the game? I'll take silly over impossible. Good morning, back, and I spent around $40 to get it on the Nintendo Switch. Sick. You know what? I did the same with Undertale. I got it on my computer, and then I got it on the Switch too, because I liked it so much. I got 12 hours in. Nice. That's a good deal right there. Yeah, you know what, honestly, I did the same with, Undertale. Loved it so much, had to get it on the Switch. So, nice. Hope you're having fun. Sounds like you're having fun if you've played 12 hours already. Because that's all that matters, as long as it's fun. Take it from me, son. There's a whole lot of silly in this world, but it's very little possible. Oh, even when the backs of the cards are a different color? If you pulled that during the game, you'd be caught in no time. Duh. Quite true. That would mean that the blue card in question was swapped after the hands were shown. After the murder. Okay, this is going past silly and straight on to crazy. I just need those extra 138 more hours. Woo! Man, where can you get time like that? I ask again, what's the point of cheating after the game's over? Who would do that? Who indeed? That's one of the mysteries before us.
There's another?
Yes, a simple yet decisive question must be asked. Who swapped the red card for a blue card? Who? The game, the murder, is done. The victim is dead. Only two remain in the room. Alive, that is. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and our witness, Olga Orley. Okay, so who was it that swapped the red card for a blue? All of it on the Xbox. fun stuff. That's where all those hours went. The one who swapped the cards wasn't Mr. Right, of course. Is this? Yeah. And, well, it doesn't seem like it could have been Olga or Lee either.
Well, what are you suggesting?
That's hardly a logical conclusion, I'll admit. As a defense, I think it only makes sense for you to name Miss Orley at this point. Yes, I know. But she was the one who dealt the cards, right? Can you play Five Nights at Freddy's? Nope. I don't want to play Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm sorry. Trust me, we would not get anywhere if it was FNAF. I'm telling you now, I've done it before, and we will not go anywhere with it. Literally, I will spend many streams still on one night and just not go anywhere. So, I'm sorry, but no. But she was the one who dealt the cards, right? I could play DDLC, because I know I can get through that one, but FNAF probably would not be fun for you guys to watch. At least in watching me play it. Because it would take me forever to get through it. And I have an attendance switch. I meant. Huh? What? I'll give you a minute, Clifford, to... I haven't returned to the Switch? Oh. It has a... I just got back to the Switch again after a little while. I got back on my Whooper quest. My Whooper quest, my shiny Whooper quest. I've been meaning to get back on it, so I've been cleaning some of the Whoopers out. What I'm worried about, it's seeing you horrified that we be watching for. Yeah, but after a while it would get annoying. Like, come on. Don't tell me you would not be annoyed after a while. It's like, Siri, Siri, oh my god. Because I'm telling you right now, that would be the game. It's just me sitting there not wanting to do anything because I'm terrified. It would not be fun for anybody. You have some good suggestions? Alright, Hiki, let's hear them. Yeah, I play DDLC. I can see what other type of horror games I can get into. Because I'm sure there's some out there, that's some good ones. But she was the one who dealt the cards, right? I just can't believe she would make the mistake of swapping the wrong color card.
And if the card was swapped during the game, it'd be obvious. Something you'd like to share with the court, Mr. Wright?
Well, my apologies, Your Honor. I was just thinking about how much fun all this is. Fun? How about confusing? I have no idea what the defense is claiming, Your Honor. The one who swapped the card wasn't the defendant. It was Miss Orley. Sorry, I'm trying to pull my hair back up again. My hair is just getting longer and longer every time. I hate when I do this. I know, I'm very picky. I'm sorry, y'all. I am very ridiculously picky, but, you know, over time I've heard people recommend Five Nights at Freddy's, Roblox, Minecraft. Like, it's always the same three. So I'm just like, I can't. I'm sorry. And I still, by the way, since I've been reminded, that if they came out with another, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, that I would play it, I remembered that. I've been remembering that ever since. Like, okay. I made that promise. Let's hear it, Clifford. Let's hear it. Then who was it? You know what? There is a game that I'm thinking about. What about Sally Face? I just remembered that. hold on. Let me turn on live chat. I don't think it showed up. It's not gonna happen. You know what? I'm gonna keep believing in it. Just like how I'll keep believing they'll make some kind of farming game for Pokemon. But who was it? Yeah, well, that is the question, isn't it? Precisely. Yeah, I think, I mean, it could be the time. Make one. I've lost all hope. Nah, don't lose hope. Keep hoping. Keep fighting. Keep fighting the good fight. Hey, listen, if people are willing to fight for Tomodachi or whatever it's called, is it called Tomodachi? It's that Mii game. If people are fighting to get Tomodachi on the Switch, then gosh darn it, we can fight to get Pokemon Mystery Dungeon on the Switch. They're just gonna make more mobile games forever. You know what? Probably, but also keep hoping. Keep hoping. Huh? Oh my god. The sad thing is I've seen people play Sonic TIEXE, so I know exactly what happens and it's horrifying. Tomodachi Life, I'm also hoping for that. I'm really hoping for that. I love Tomodachi Life. It's so fun. It's so fun. Love it. I freaking love Tomodachi Life. My childhood. I love Tomodachi Life. I'm still mad they haven't come out with a new one. It's boring as heck. I don't know, the newest one that I've seen around isn't so bad. It's pretty creepy. I mean, it's the same stuff, but it is still pretty creepy. Let's see, what's some other creepy games? I believe we're about to see this case take a new direction.
A new direction?
We'll find that indeed after the murder. Someone swapped one of the cards in the victim's hand, and that someone made two critical mistakes. I'm sure you're going to tell us that the first was swapping the wrong color card, because the one who did swap didn't know two colors of the cards were being used. See 1,000. Say One Night at Flumpty's or Joy of Creation. I did hear about One Night at Flumpty's. And I did hear something about Joy of Creation, but it'd be the same ordeal. It would just be literally running in circles. Guys, think of it like Sonic Mania, only worse. That's how it would go. The only difference is I would get nowhere. So ow, my neck. Was the number on the card. Right. The person replaced the fifth ace with a king. I'm sure whoever swapped it wasn't expecting there to be a fifth ace after all. All they knew was that the game had been won with a full house. So they picked a king from the table and swapped it in. But there's one problem. According to our case record, this person doesn't exist. True, not until now, but you have to admit the possibility of a fourth person. Though it's more than a possibility. There was someone else there that night at the scene of the crime. Horror games. Come up with something creative and not just the same 5 games. Oh, the Query's a good one. Query and, there was another one that goes with it. I can't remember what it's called. What's that other one called? Hiki sent me something. I'll have to... Oh, no, wait, it's a game. Okay, I'll check that out later. Like, serious favorite one that I Flumpty's character review, Redman. I'll be honest, it's probably Flumpty. Playing Gore, Until Dawn. Yeah, Until Dawn. Because it's Until Dawn and then the Query. Those wouldn't be too bad. They'd be kind of cool. They would still have, like, jump scares and stuff, but at least, you know, it would still be pretty fun. Poppy Playtime? Isn't that that one game with, crap, what's his name? Huggy Wuggy and all that. I'm not really interested, especially with the history of the people behind it. I'm not really interested in playing in Poppy Playtime, I'm gonna be honest. That interest kind of thrown out the window when they started doing other things with it that weren't so nice. My goodness. Let's see, what is out there? My goodness. Oh, I do have one for you guys. And if you want me to, I can play it. I have it in my library that's pretty, like, it's scary. It's something that I never see anybody talk about, and it's a game called Yuppie Psycho. Okay? Please check it out. It's on Steam. I think it's on itch.io too. Not family friendly. Oh no. Siri, did you get my message? Well, I'm just making sure. Oh, I did. I saw it. I can click on it. Let me see. What will it do if I click on it? Ooh. I feel like... Oh, this is the person that made that Crow Scare game. Oh, and it's not me, it's my basement. Yeah, that'd be a good one. That'd be fun. Ooh, I'll look into those in a little bit. That Sweet Not Death looks cute, though, too. Nobody better not say Garden of Bangan. No ban. Yeah, no ban. No ban. It's about the same as the Poppy Playtime. The only difference is that Garden of Ban is just kind of right on the coattails of that one, and it's like, no. I can't do that. I just can't. I don't have the heart for it. Here, any ideas? I'm right here. I appreciate these ideas. Choo Choo Charles. I did see something about Choo Choo Charles. I did see some people play that one. It looks kind of fun. Being friends with you, Siri, like that. Well, I definitely can't play it now. Oh no, I'll lose a friend. That's unfortunate. No, I seriously would not play Bun. You couldn't make me play Bun. I've been watching people play it. What about FNF mods? FNF mods like Pibby Apocalypse or Darkness Takeover. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I'm not very good with FNF. I've tried. I'm not very good. Bonnie's Bakery? I did hear about Bonnie's Bakery. Bonnie's Bakery is a good one too. I watch a lot of Manly's videos. So I watch a lot of horror stuff. I just don't play it. It's because I have the freedom to just not look when I don't want to look. What's another one? I'm trying to think if there's any more that I'm missing. I'm also looking through my list to see if I have anything that I have not. I haven't really played before. Ooh, Oxenfree. That one's not really scary though. It's creepy, but not scary. And they did come out with a new game though. Only If's pretty good. Go Hamster Chef. Oh god. I watched somebody play that one. It's very creepy. I think they came out with the other Animal Crossing like esque games too. Hear me out. Five Nights at Ronald's. Listen, alright. Any Lego games on stream? Like Lego Star Wars or Lego Batman? Those are classic. They do look fun. I'd probably play Lego Batman if anything. I'm not really a Star Wars person. But I have seen that around. I could play Night in the Woods. I do love Night in the Woods. It's a very fun game. What's another one? I'm just looking through my list here to see what else I've got in here. That one's not really scary though. I got Graveyard Keeper now. I have yet to play it, really. Night in the Woods? Yes, I love Night in the Woods. I'm so sad that the creator passed, but I love Night in the Woods. Such a good game. What about Bendy? It's kind of in line with one of those. Um, I mean, I've played the first chapter of the first bendy. Um, and I got through it. It was difficult, but I did. Wait, the creator died? Yeah, the creator of Night in the Woods, I think, passed away. Or somebody in the development team passed away. So they couldn't really... I don't know if they're going to continue it or what's happening. It's been kind of... I know they're coming out with a new game, but it's been kind of sitting in limbo. Baldy... I think Baldy's done it past. You guys are suggesting, like, some way past stuff. Yeah, it's true. You never heard that? He passed away, unfortunately. Rest in peace to him, though, because he was really good. He did a good job. Oh god, okay, hear me out. I found a game. You found a game? Ooh. I don't really got a lot of horror games. I do have Bendy on here, though. I'm actually gonna cry. Don't cry. It's okay. It's okay. He made a really great game, and he's very loved for that game, and that's what matters. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for bringing that up if that was very sad. Five Nights at Treasure... Okay. No Five Nights at Freddy's related games. It's called Zoomies? I feel like I've heard that. Where have I heard Zoomies? Is that also on itch.io? Can I follow them on here? Oh, I'm not logged in. Man. There we go. Now I followed them. Yes. Zoomies? No mascot Hormer? Okay, well I can't say much on that, but I can at least say the staple ones. I think we can go ahead and just put them to the side. Oh yeah, okay. I've never seen this game played before, but I'm going to assume you play as a cat that just shoves stuff off the shelf. This is my kind of chaos. Happy Humble Burger. I'm going to... Okay. Let me write this down. Because I had a list, but I don't have it anymore. I think I just need to remake the list. I'm saying Arnett made up? Oh yeah, no, I'm aware of them. I've seen people play them. I follow Markiplier, so I've seen some of them at least, but I do know about them. I see them around. Happy Humble Burger. I feel like I've heard that one. Is that the one, is that the one... Is that the one with the weird, like... I feel like that we completely stopped playing Ace Attorney for a second. Just to look through. Oh, yeah, I've seen this one. Where it's got, like, this weird cow creature. Ooh. I have heard about that one. I forgot how that game goes, though. Inscription. Yeah, Inscription's a fun one. Inscription is still fun. Oh gosh. What's some... What? Oh man. Now I got it like right here. Siri could react to memes. I could react to some dank memes. Some good dank memes. I could do that. Okay, I gotta get back on this game. I want to try and at least get this bit done. Ever heard of Clone VPN? I don't think I have. It's not that scary. I don't think it was scary if I remember, but it, trying to remember how that game goes, because I've seen someone play it. I just can't remember how that game goes. I know it had something to do with a cow, like some sort of like something to do with the food. I'm gonna follow you on Spotify. Well, okay, I really don't got anything going on with Spotify. Sure, Siri could shoot you. No, not with this crowd, not with this fan base. Do what? Do what? Oh, and react to memes? I mean, I'll correct memes. I'll have you guys make memes. That's what I'll do. Make Siri's memes. Siri reacts to memes. All good times. Siren Head. The question is which Siren Head game, because there's a lot of them. Potion Craft? Is that the one? Let me see. What is this? No. Get out of this. Ooh, strategy games are on sale on Betton. Oh, Potion Craft. Yeah. I think I have that in my... Do I have that in my wish list? I don't have that in my wish list. Huh. I thought I had that in my wish list. I'm gonna add that to my wish list. Because I have another game in my wish list similar to it. Let me see. Strange Horticulture. I have that one in here. I think I have Inscription in here too. I gotta get that at some point. Dude, you have good music? Thanks. I don't know what I have on there anymore. That's public. Just have a try not to laugh channel and Siri reacts to memes we send in the server. I would do it, but I would also lose. I would never win. Ooh, Scribble Knots. Scribble Knots is fun. Scribble Knots is pretty fun. I do remember seeing people play that and stuff. I'm looking through my... Oh, I have a game. You guys have probably seen it around. I put it in the Discord under the arcade. But there's a game out, or a game that's getting worked on called Indigo Park. And I'm so excited to see it come out. I'm honestly willing to play it. It's supposed to be a horror game, but I'm just like, oh, it looks cool. I want. Learned to spell so much because of that game. I bet. It was... Because it's one of those games where you have to say, like, you know, old baby. Orphaned father. Oh. Oops, I did not mean to click on that. Whoops. Okay, get out of this. I got some funny clips from a YouTuber. Ooh. Ow. Okay, I gotta get back on this. There was someone else there that night at the scene of the crime. What? Orphan fodder? Orphan fodder. That's where your mind went. What do you mean? Evie, welcome back. Welcome back, Evie. I believe the judge spoke truthfully earlier. You do make trials. Ridiculous, Mr. Wright. I was falling down this... You okay there? Oh my god. Many prayers to Evie. One like equals one stair that Evie did not fall down onto. I seriously though, I hope you're okay.
This trial has proceeded on one central assumption.
Deadly Night? Oh yeah, there's another game. If you guys haven't seen it around, I've seen people playing it. Killer Frequency. That's one that's come out recently too. Stream happens on a Friday. I'm getting PTSD. What? Horror movies? I mean, you can try. I'm weird about horror movies too. Oh yeah, Subnautica. Cause you're around big scary fish and stuff. Yeah. That one's a good one. Never mind, I take back the legs. There's a game called Fruit Bus. What in the world? There's a game that I've played, oh, Event Zero. I could play that one. It's not really horror specific, but it is creepy. It's uncomfortable. Don't fall on the stairs by PTSD. Oh no. Anyways, I just don't remember the names. Is it FNAF, or Baldi's, or Bendy, or Ban Ban, or Poppy Playtime? One of those guys. I send the memes on Thursday and the TRNTL stream happens on Friday. Try not to laugh. Well, sadly, I can't do streams on Friday. I work Fridays. And then I have to go in and work on Saturdays, so those kind of streams would have to happen on a Saturday. Hungry Lamu? Oh, Lamu's a good one, yeah. Hungry Lamu. Even though you're being chased by a terrifying llama creature. Man. You know what, though? If it's so terrifying that I wouldn't play it, it's gotta be a good game. Terrifyingly good, I mean. Like, good scary. Not just, it's another one. No, good scary. At the time of the incident, there were only three... Oh.
Namely, at the time of the incident, there were only 3 people in that room.
I believe this new evidence, shall we say, overturns that assumption. Phoenix is starring in something? Fear Street Scrub? My dream is to watch your stream at school. Maybe that will happen. I do have to go, but this was fun. See ya. Bye, Dragon. See you later. I do need to start finishing up here soon. Fear Street Scrub? The evidence say overturns that assumption?
The problem is that you choose to conceal this information from the court.
Bye, Dragon. I suppose that is a problem, yes.
Court is adjourned for a brief recess.
There's 2 random games that I like, but I don't know if you'd be interested. You could list them and see if other people are into them. Certainly, Your Honor. I did not read that.
Very well, the trial will resume in 20 minutes. Time's up.
Scream Quiet Place? I did hear you say something about BTD 6. April 20th, 11:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. That was quite unexpected, Mr. Wright. To suddenly claim there was another person at the scene of the crime like that. No, it's okay, Hiki. Yeah, you spell it like dragon, and, dragon goes by she, her pronouns. Yeah, she's she, her. She's lovely. She's a trans woman. So sometimes you may hear her talk during the stream and stuff. That is dragon. I must ask, is it the truth? Well, now, I think you would know the answer to that. Oh, Phoenix Wright, yeah, the thing with the 46 dart monkeys. Oh, okay, yeah, now that's why it looks familiar. I tell people my favorite horror movie is the FNAF movie, but it is now yet until the trailer I can tell it's gonna be good. It does look good. That somehow made it to around 95. Ooh, nice. Okay, phew, thank you, sorry. No, it's all good, Hiki. It's all good. I appreciate you asking. Usually they just kind of assume, so I appreciate you asking. That's always nice. It's always nice to ask. You're okay. It's alright. Don't worry. It's okay. You're all good now. It's all good. Being mysterious, are we? Sadly, I have no time for mysteries. I only ask that you leave the defending to your defense in the future. Otherwise, I cannot guarantee the outcome. I see you haven't mellowed out one bit, Kristoff. Justice?
Yes, sir.
The judge has summoned me to his chambers, so carry on without me. Whoops. You did well, Apollo.
can I ask you something? Sure. Cries, don't cry, Iki, it's okay. Well, I mean, you can cry, I can't stop you, and it's healthy to cry, but like, it's okay. No, it's okay, oh god. That locket you wear, is that really yours, Mr. Wright? Ah, you're wondering about the victim's disappearing locket? Here, you can take a look at it. That's a picture of my daughter in there. Aww. I'm just surprised to hear you had a daughter. Most people are. Perhaps you'll meet her one of these days. Have you seen a guy named Isaac? He's about yay, huh? Babysitter? That one sounds familiar, but I don't remember where. Unless you're talking about Babysitter Bloodbath. I found the useless website. How do you keep running into that website, Evie? One more question. The one who cheated that night, was it you? Phoenix, did you cheat? What do you think? Huh? You know what happened 7 years ago. What I did. It's not unreasonable for you to think I might cheat. I never, honest, but it is odd that he managed to go undefeated for 7 whole years. Wanna know something? There's only one game where you can be dealt bad cards all night and still win. Poker. Eh? You see, poker is all about reading your opponent. Oh, no? Oh, are you talking about the baby in the yellow shirt? Or is that a different game? I seen someone play that some time ago. You see, poker is all about reading your opponent. In that way, it's a lot like a court case. Poker is like trial law? Figure out what your opponent is thinking and you win. Well, yeah, but that's harder than it sounds. I think not. Try as they might to conceal it, everyone reveals their true thoughts in the end. Their body language can become a valuable source of information. You're kidding. That witness, for instance, Miss Orley. She would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony. Did you notice? No. Come on, who noticed that? Words, habits, twitches, it's all information for the reading. That's the secret to winning, Apollo. Someone taught me, and now I pass the secret on to you. But I'm not worthy. I mean, there's no way I'll pick up on these signals. No, you can do it. Huh? You just don't know yet. The baby in yellow. I watched somebody play that some time ago. It looked pretty fun. But at the same time I'm like oh no. I don't know, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's just a baby in yellow. What more could he do? I feel like I would curse myself just saying that. You just don't know it yet. What's he talking about? But you will soon. Ha, almost forgot. One more thing. About this case. You should know I haven't told the truth to anyone yet. What? I knew it. I have my reasons, of course. All shall be revealed. And Apollo, I need you to be there defending me. I need your power. My, power? I had no idea my cords of steel were that special. It's time. The real trial begins now. Do your best. Emojis for different Amori characters. That one's jazzy. Sounds like a ringtone. Oh, okay, we just save. That's it. We just save. Cool. Well, alright then. I'm hoping this actually saved and didn't just assume. I'm looking to see if I'm hoping this actually saved.
Save the one slot. Yeah, cool. Oh boy. And Sunny. Scary stories to tell in the dark. Isn't that a show? There's a show like that. Anyways, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. I think we've played enough. The worst meme in the world. Well, I see Tide Pods. I can only imagine what that is. But anyway. Let's see. Sorry, my brain's not working. Oh, my brain's not working. I don't know why it's not working. Oh no, this Animal Crossing music got taken out. Okay, well, I guess I'm removing this. Let's do this one. I need to finish while you got time. Because, yeah, I seen that. Yes, I seen that. Where it's holding a Tide Pod, thinking about eating it. Do you invite anyone? What? Do I invite anyone? To do what? Do what? To play with you on your live stream? I do, I invite, like, Dragon in them sometimes. It's usually people that are in the Discord. But, I should play some sort of, like, online game for everybody at some point. I haven't done it in a while. I really should, though. I really should. So don't worry. Maybe in the next hangout we'll do a little online game thing or something. Maybe we'll play another session of Gartic Phone and Jackbox. That'd be pretty fun. You know, that'd be pretty cool. Let me make sure that, yeah, yep, okay. He's still got time. But, anyways, y'all, I hope you have a good night. You know what's coming. You know what it is. It's coming. It's hip. It's happening. It's now. It's right now. It's right now. Alright? Right now. Ever watched a YouTube Shorts creator named Dano Draws? If I did, I didn't catch the name. Who is that? Oh, no. I've not watched him before. TKO game was, I don't know, that was pretty fun. Eventful to say the least. It was definitely something. Checkbook was so much fun. It was. Yeah! Hickey, yeah! Yeah! Wow! Wow! I sent one of his videos in the server. I seen that. It was in the town. I saw it, but I don't think I can play it right now because I'm afraid I'll get copyrighted. I don't know. I just don't play random videos. Oh my god. Oh my. I definitely want to be there next time. Definitely. I will let y'all know the next time we do that. Maybe we'll do it the next hangout. But y'all know what time it is. It's time for bed. It's time to go sleep. It's, right now, my time, it's almost 10 o'clock. But, anyways, y'all, if you got school or work going on, I wish you luck. I know that stuff sucks. Tomorrow we're supposed to be playing some Stardew Valley, so it's gonna be nice and chill. Super easy going. I'm actually really excited to play some Stardew. I actually just restarted a game of Stardew on my Switch, so I definitely am in the mood to play some Stardew Valley. I'm talking to an AI right now. Ooh, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Hope that's going well.
Tomorrow we'll be playing Stardew Valley, and then Saturday we're going to be doing Sonic Mania. Just because I did say I was going to switch out my Hangout stream for last Saturday, and that this Saturday we'll be playing Sonic. So, guys, we're playing Sonic this Saturday. Alright. Anyways, y'all, therapy. Anyways, y'all, I hope you have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Self-care is important. Love yourselves. You are the only you in this world. And I will see you guys tomorrow, Tuesday. Alright? Okay. Alright, y'all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. 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 Ow. Bye. Meow. Bye-bye, y'all. Bye. 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 I sound like that one dog.